Amy Fields, Jack West. Jax West. JAX. This is a disclaimer, and disclaimer is as follows. No, I am not a pimp. No, they are not bitches. No, they are not hoes. And the only reason why I use that terminology is to illustrate the difference, because I have noticed in the female world that bitch and hoe are household words, and it's a brand name. It's easily identifiable. And I wanted to clear the air as to exactly what those mean. Cunt and slut, on the other hand, gloves come off, it's fighting fucking time. I can't work with those two because those are just plain derogatory, period. Okay? But there's men that abuse women, and I don't go for that. There are pimps that pimp out little teenage females, and they use all sorts of torturous methods to get them to perform. I don't go for that. So, graciously, I might add, that these two women, Amy and Jax, are gracious enough, and I appreciate that. They're gracious enough to allow me to use them as a sounding board. They made no contribution to my videos whatsoever, other than the fact that they kept quiet and didn't cut me off. That's it. They allowed me a platform to express myself. And I thank you very much, ma'am and ma'am. All due respect granted. Ken Kratz, yeah. You have a junkyard dog biting you in one ass cheek, and you have another junkyard dog biting you in the other ass cheek. You ain't going nowhere. And I just wanted to put my fist right in your fucking face. And now I have you where I want you. With the help of these two women. These ladies. I needed two good women. And I found them. That's right. Ken Kratz, Tom Fallon, and Norman Gann. You're checkmated. There's no place you're gonna go. This is the end of the line. You have no choice but to give it up. You can no longer continue this fucked up charade and keep these two in prison. That's it. No more. You cannot overcome the evidence of which these two women hold right now, today. It's over. Let them out and turn yourself in. You perpetuated fraud upon the court. I have proven that fraud upon the court, and one's got one, one's got the other, and I got the third. I got you in a triangle. Now, I've worked in auto body repair shops, and my job was to go take off the reflectors and tape, because you take off the whole freaking thing and you sand it down and you paint underneath it. I had to tape around things that we didn't want painted that you couldn't take off. But I've worked in that shop before. And when I watched Making a Murderer the first motherfucking time, the thing that caught my eye was, green, blue. So I went back to look again. The second time I looked at it, and the second thing that I noticed right off the bat is there was a red reflector and an amber reflector, and I knew that you were fucked. I knew the whole shit was fucked. There it was. I knew this before I even started any of my videos, and I held back on that information until I made all these videos and found two women that were committed to the cause, and I handed it to them. Their cause is pro Steven Avery, Brendan Dassey, and to get them out of frickin' jail, and more importantly is to either find or solve Teresa Halbach or her murder. Teresa may very well still be alive. We don't know. We don't know. I believe, and in my opinion, Steven Avery, Brendan Dassey, that these two women should get paid $500,000 each for sticking in there and being committed to getting you two out. Now there's other people, sure, but of all the women that have ever pitched in to Steven Avery and Brendan Dassey case, kudos to you. But the bottom line is, two women started this thing. Two women are going to finish this thing. That's right. So, I have no contract with these women. I'm listed under comedy. Hopefully I've had some jokes along the way that makes it somewhat funny, but still, it's a serious issue. And I got two serious women acting on their own without me whatsoever. I don't tell them shit. I don't tell them what to do. I'm not their pimp. They're not. No, nah. All that was for illustration purposes and motivation to adopt a attitude in this category depending on what comes up, because shit's gonna hit the fan. And I want these women to be able to kick some ass. And Ken, like you said, you prep your witnesses. I prepped these two women. And now they're badasses. Ken Kratz, yeah. You're toast.